Thank you.
And we'll see you guys later.
See you later.
All right, there we go.
You stopped recording?
Yeah. Sorry if I caught you off guard with ending it.
Oh no, it's fine. Cause honestly, I have to pee, so that's perfect. Cause I didn't want to leave during filming.
I wanted it around an hour, and I wasn't really super Wow, Bethadone.
Yes. Do you like the pink?
Of course. Very pink. Very
nice, right?
Oh, and you're in the rocking chair?
I knew you were gonna like that, yeah. Yeah, I was cause I just don't look professional just sitting on my bed, and this looks really dope. It looks like I'm a mobster.
Yes, definitely true. So, obviously, tons of people have told this or have covered this story, right? So I think we should try to, we gotta weave in a lot of kind of personal stuff, but don't go.
Oh, I got so much.
Don't go too deep on it though. You know? Don't go super incredibly deep, but
define deep.
Well, don't go on a 20-minute,
don't make it all about me.
Because we want to keep the length kind of short so that we can entice some of our regular viewers into watching it. Because this is probably not going to appeal to true crime people, because it's just kind of a weird dynamic, But I think the people that our viewers will appreciate it. I think they're more interested in more personal takes on the stuff that's involved, but still using the case as a framework to explore issues. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because speaking of personal experiences, obviously I've dealt with a lot of people have tried to make me do online slave contracts and shit like that, because when I was camming and shit, and it's so weird because I think I said something like that to you when we were talking about it one time, and just yesterday randomly, after 5 years, his name is Master Ties, he emailed me out of the blue, and he's like, hey, I saw you on YouTube and I was wondering if you wanted to get cuffed.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, he bought me a pair of Smith & Wesson ankle shackles and handcuffs, and he would pay to just watch me fully clothed, just sit there, cuffed and shackled, very absorbent amounts of money just while he worked.
That's pretty wild.
He wants to do it again. I'm like, oh yeah. But I just said where and when I'm down, and he thought I meant in person. He's like, would you travel? I was like, oh, I'm not letting you handcuff me in real life. Oh god, no. Fuck no. Before my dead body. That's how people die.
Yeah, well, that's literally how people die.
Yeah. So it's just weird. So I can bring up a little bit of that, and also I've been lured online into schemes, never that involved me meeting them in person, but trickery online. So I'm really familiar with that. But when you said that a lot of people have covered this, I am surprised by that because I've never heard of this.
Hang on a second. God damn it. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm fixing my, getting my windows set up.
Are you right? Where's your big hoodie?
Huh?
This looks kind of white. It looks white on my end of it.
Pink. It's just it's a super soft baby pink.
I like that shade a lot, and I was gonna maybe wear my one with hearts on the front, because it's kind of more that shade, but then I was like, I feel like the hood add something, and I want us to like actually look like we're the same.
Gotta have the hood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then also unrelated, but before we get into the case, I want to talk to you about this. I was just gonna ask you in the moment, but it's kind of jarring, so it's completely unrelated to the thing. But I want to run down with you the 10 women that Eric McHenry said he was interested in dating.
Like right now?
No, like as part of the show.
During Criminal Drip?
Yeah, like at the beginning.
Sure, yeah. What do I do with that information? Like, you're just going to tell me?
You just give your thoughts on it. You just give your brief. It's a quick segment, but I just thought it was interesting, and I think the people who, if we can get the people at the beginning, we can get like our regular viewers hooked in, and maybe they'll stick around for the rest of it.
Speaking of regular viewers, when you said that we should keep it short because of your regular viewers watch like 4 hours of you watching like wrestling every day.
Yeah, but that's because they can interact with each other and myself. Like, you know what I mean? It's live.
Okay. True. That does make sense.
But let's see. I've got the book here. I kind of know the basic framework of how I want things to go. I think we should just, well, in wrestling they call it, you say you're just going to call it in the ring.
Wing it?
Yeah, you're just gonna go with, you're just gonna make it happen once you're out in the, once you're out there, you just make it work.
I don't know if you know this, Mark. I've said this before, like on the internet many times, but I don't know if I've said it like, and you've heard it, but all of my art, all of my everything, all of my life, everything, I wing everything. I never have a plan. I never have an end game in mind. And that's
I have kind of a plan, but it's very loose. But I thought we would open with an intro, then we would do the Eric McHenry rundown of the 10 women, and then also because it is Criminal Drip, and this might play into a future episode, we can talk about how one of the people on the list is kind of sketch age-wise, maybe.
Oh, like calling him a pedophile?
No, not calling him a pedophile, but like talking about the situation, being like, because it'll be better if I just tell you in the moment, but it's not a big deal, but it's just something to like, I've already debated it with my chat, but then we'll go into like the, before we get into the case, I want to ask you a few questions, and again, if you really feel like you want to go ham and like talk for a long time, that's okay. But I would just try to keep it like somewhat, we don't want like a 10-part episode. We want to keep them at least somewhat reined in, but I'll ask you a few questions related to the topic, but not specifically about the case. Then we'll talk about the case, and then I think where I want to start with the case is I want to go back to the very beginning, and he was just a con man.
Okay.
And I just want to talk very briefly on like how that parlays into what he did, and then we can get into the case, and then whatever will happen while we're talking about the case, and then we can kind of wind down, and then I've been trying to think of what we can do like to
I know what we can do. I'll go.
What?
You want him, and then I got him dripping like water, and then you want him.
We're definitely not doing the dripping like water thing. Absolutely.
I need to do it at least once because that's.
You're completely free to do whatever. I'm not gonna monetize the video. That way we can do like whatever we want to.
I don't think you'd be able to get monetized for it. Well, I guess there's a lot of true crime, but I mean, I'm in it, so they probably demonetize it. Fuck.
But yeah, I just think I'm not worried about it, and I would rather have it to be where we don't have to worry about like saying like, you know, oops this or oops that. But yeah,
And
so
I
then
don't
we'll
think you're
figure
capable to.
what can we do at the end.
Do you want to like end on a song or like something, or
No, because I don't think I could sing today.
we could dance to "Pretty Rave Girl," that like song.
No, there's not gonna be any dancing.
Like just like
You can dance if you want to.
Well, I'm not gonna like get up and dance. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, I'd sit here and dance. That's not ridiculous.
Well, we'll think of something. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll do intro. Then we'll talk about the Eric McHenry thing. Then we're gonna do a light intro on what the nature of the topic.
And you mentioned like a while ago that the format would be like you tell me what it like the story basically, and I kind of just go along with the flow and give my feedback and input. Is that still the case? Because I don't really know a whole ton about this.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm going to kind of present the dry facts of the case so that the people watching understand it, and then you're going to do. I would be the play-by-play guy. I'm explaining what the wrestling moves are, and you're the color guy. You're saying like, you know, oh, that son of a bitch is cheating. He's whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's a.
I'll give my expert
You're the color of the show. I'm more of like the technical. So I'm going to set it up and explain it, and then try to give it to you in a way that you can use it without knowing like everything about it. And it's not going to be. This is not a deep dive into the case. This is just using some of the things. It's an interesting case. It's more just to let people know about the case, and then also to like put our own little bit of a stamp on it. You're very you look like you're in some like swamp cult or something in that rocking chair.
A swamp cult?
Yeah, like a swamp cult.
A swamp cult?
Yeah, like a swamp cult. Yeah, like you'd be sitting on a porch rocking on the rocking chair in like a swamp, like feeding transients to crocodiles or something, alligators, whatever they have.
Alligators. Like
all right, so,
alligators.
All right, so give me like 1 minute, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be right back too, actually, then.
All right.
Ready, Freddy, and Ready?
You got your vape ready?
No, right before you, like, messaged me, I ran out of my nicotine vape, and I was like,
Oh boy.
oh. And I could have maybe walked to the gas station real quick, but it's, like, really moist out because it's, like, snowing a little bit, but it's warm.
It's really moist out.
It is, and it would ruin my makeup, and I think it turned out so good, and I was just like...
Oh yeah, you don't want to risk the makeup.
Because, like, this is really good for me. Like, I did not think it would be this good. I'm not usually good at... Well, I always
You
say I'm
can
not
take
good at
that
makeup.
shine spot during your introduction to show off your makeup.
What? What about...
Do you want to show off your makeup during your introduction?
Yes, and I think we should say the color of the day is pink for the first thing we say.
Color of the day is pink. I'll let you say that.
Okay.
All right, so intro. We can find Eric McHenry. Then I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then we'll get into the case.
Okay, are they like personal questions or questions about the case?
Huh?
Are they personal questions or questions about the case?
Well, they're questions about issues related to the case. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's like, just like kind of your thoughts on some of the themes of the case.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, is there anything you don't want to talk about?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't want to like get into it and you be like, oh my god, I can't believe you. I wouldn't ask anything bad. I don't think.
You know me, I'm like an open book, and I don't find anything much offensive. I don't get offended. Well, if you're trigger man, I get offended easily.
Yeah.
It's weird, like, over the dumbest shit, I just fly off the handle, but over actual, like, things that would offend most people, I'm like, no, that's the truth, that's fine.
Oh my god. Alright, well, you ready? I forgot to record the first part.
Oh, should I wear my cowboy hat? I recorded it.
Oh, you can if you want to, yeah.
Let me see if I like it.
It definitely adds to your overall.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna wear it. It's kind of my signature, like, I don't know. Because, like, my first stream, I brought it out, remember?
I remember. With your white fuzzy thing. Mm-hmm. Your white fuzzy coat.
Oh, wait, then I can't lean back all the way. Well, I don't want to lean back all the way. Yeah, we're good. And I can always take it off. I'm not married to it.
Yeah, and if you're in a rocking chair, it doesn't need to have a cowboy hat.
Yeah. I feel like I have like a toothpick in my mouth.
Okay, so you're sure there's nothing, you don't have any like trigger questions or anything like that? What if I ask you questions about like death or mortality?
I know that death is real, and I'm not like...
Well, I know that. I'm saying, is that gonna like set you off or anything?
Are we gonna talk about my death? Like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, is it gonna be alright?
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't know.
Well, some people will be like, well, I don't want to, even though it's a true crime podcast, they might not want to, like, a lot of people don't like to think about, like, you know.
Is it just like my hypothetical death? Like,
well, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Okay, I'm just curious. Yeah, but yeah, I don't care.
All right. Well, I'm really high.
Me too. My honey gave me this like nugs of weed, and I smoked some before we started. And now I'm slow, retarded. Bars.
All right, we just gotta get it together. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's think of let's do let's see. Hang on. Here, say something real quick.
What?
Try. Keep going.
What do you want me to say?
You just anything. I'm just getting your audio level.
I found out speaker knockers died 12 years ago the other day. Literally.
What?
You know speaker knockers? Like the Rico trilogy? Like, it's the speaker knockers.
No.
He was a rapper. I guess he was found dead in a trash can at 19. We should actually do a episode on him. And this was 12 years ago and nobody told me.
He was found dead in a trash can?
Yeah, but it was from carbon monoxide poisoning from the car because he was in a garage with the garage door down. I guess it was running. I think foul play, but we should look into that one time.
Okay. Hold on. Say something again. I started listening to you and I wasn't paying attention.
But say what? Is it like for the intro? Or just like...
No, I'm just getting your audio level.
Oh, okay.
For my recording.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Okay, let's figure like I gotta get it together before the intro. I gotta get a bear down here.
What's the intro gonna be? Like, what do you...
I'm just gonna, not like an intro like you. I'm just gonna welcome everyone to the show, and then introduce myself, and then introduce you, and then you can show your makeup off. Alright, I'm not gonna directly reference you sitting in the rocking chair. I'll leave that up to the, and you're sure you don't have you're fine talking about like mortality and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, like, I mean, like, what kind of question could you possibly ask me? It's gonna be that heinous.
Some people don't even like to talk about, like, death or, you know.
I mean, I kind of thought that's what we low-key came here to do.
Yeah, but I mean, people don't mind talking about other people's, but they don't always like to, like, turn that lens in.
It's gonna be like, what if this case happened to you type questions?
No, I mean, kind of, but not really.
Then what can you question? Like,
I said get on like a general theme of like that, yeah.
Or after.
And then that way, when we go into the actual case, people will have like they'll understand where you're coming from a little bit better, you know. And over the course of the show, if we keep doing episodes, and I hope that like this will highlight parts specifically of you, but of me as well, that are like maybe not covered in your typical content.
Kind of going a little bit deeper.
Yeah, just stuff that probably wouldn't come up on a regular, one of your shows unless you were like crashing out or something. But you don't really crash out and talk. Well, you've said some. You've talked about self-harm on there before, but you typically don't like crash out and like get existential like McHenry or Jedi Rich do sometimes. Luke does as well.
Yeah, I don't get existential very much at all. If like that's when you are like, what's the meaning of life, right? Because I know that life has no meaning. I have no problem with that, and mine
just like just pondering, just being like, oh my god, I'm gonna die,
Oh, that happens when I take way too much edibles. I get.
Well, yeah, exactly. There you go. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna really do it this time. What should I do in the intro though? Because you don't want to be too goofy.
Just why not?
We gotta be. What should like the intro phrase be? I'm gonna sit for some my like intrusive thoughts. I'm like, you should open up by saying like, "Hey boyos."
Hey boyos. Boyos.
Let's see, what could it be? Don't say buckaroos either. You could say buckaroos.
I'll say hot partners.
Alright, I'm gonna open it by saying, I'll rip off Eric McHenry. I'll say, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't create that, I'm sure. Is that the nose picker?
Well, is that the nose picker? He's more of the finger sniffer.
Why did you say his fingers? Ew, weirdo.
I don't know. We watched one of them today, and he was like grooming his entire face during the video.
He's gonna break out from touching his face so much.
Yeah, because then he was complaining about how he was getting zits and stuff at 29 years old. But that's why you can't. It's not supposed to touch your face.
No shit that you're getting zits. Yeah, that's
All right,
why it's always like this, right? Like,
you ready?
yeah. Okay. I'll start like this. Tell me when to look up.
Shout out Bethadone. Just look up whenever I say your name. You can look up.
Okay.
When you hear the bep. All right.
See you later.
All right. There we go.
You stopped recording.
Yeah. Sorry if I caught you off guard with ending it.
Oh no, it's fine. Cause honestly, I have to pee, so like that's perfect. Cause I didn't want to like leave during filming.
I wanted it like around an hour, and I wasn't really super like interested in getting into like the deep details of the case. I just wanted to kind of like use it as a guidepost to talk about you and stuff like that. And I know you like to talk about you too, so.
Oh, I love it.
But I think people will get the gist of the case, and you know, I think we covered the big parts of it. And there's so much to it too, like. You know, we're too easily distracted to get too in depth with it.
It's like a tangent podcast.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's what people will want to see more so, because you know, neither one of us are gonna do like real deep, you know, note-taking research on the topic. So it's best just to present it as a free-flowing thing instead of like a news report or
like what we think about the themes, like not just like presenting the case like everybody fucking does all the time. Like people don't really just sit down and be like, oh, that was good. People don't just sit down and be like, so what are your thoughts on internet learning? What are your thoughts on when you found about death, like on regular true crime channels? So like people will probably appreciate that, and also like they'll think some of the answers are funny, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Well, and it just has a little bit more personality than just going over the, you know, gory details. Just kind of talk about the themes and what the guy, you know, how it happened, what were the, you know.
And some people don't want to hear graphic anything and will
True.
like just avoid it. So
yes,
you should put like a not graphic in the title or something, or like something to that nature, like or
not graphic. People will be like, think it's family friendly, and they'll be like, what the fuck are these people talking about?
Is it not?
You think it was family friendly? There was a bunch of like talk about masochism and submission. We were talking about murder, life and death.
Okay, 13 PG.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna put that in the topic.
I don't think it was too bad. Like, I don't know. We didn't define those words, so like the kids wouldn't know.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Did you have fun making the first episode?
I did. I had so much fun, and now that I don't have to worry about my makeup being ruined, I can go get nicotine.
True. I also like the idea of it just being. I like a certain level of like spontaneous awkwardness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has like that, like we're up on one of those old public access TV shows, you know, where they just,
it's camp.
somebody just shows up and you interview them, and sometimes it goes perfectly smooth and sometimes it doesn't, but you're live, so you just do the interview, you know? So I kind of like that. That's why I kind of sprung the ending on you there.
It's very camp, and like it's fun. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, I will talk to you later.
Okie dokie. Have a good day.
Yep. Thanks for doing the show.
Thank you for doing the show as well.
All right, I'll see you later.
See ya. I forgot his name.